Hey guys, and welcome back to another episode of The Hidden Jungle. And I hope you all had a wonderful Christmas and had lots of fun and family around, of course. I at least did. It was really nice, and I will celebrate the second day of Christmas, which we celebrate in Holland with my boyfriend together. So it's not going to be a very long episode, but I really just wanted to share this with you guys. And thank you so much for the amazing lovely comments at the last episode. There were so many. I was just reading them all and I was like, oh my gosh, there are so many. So nice. You guys are so amazing. So thank you so much for your support and your compliments and everything. And of course I did wrote down a few of them to respond to, but there, as I said, there were so many, so there's just no way for me to comment to them all, but at least I will try to do this every episode. So yeah, let's just see. I got a comment from Mauri Trejo. Oh gosh, sometimes the names are so difficult, so I really hope I pronounce them right. So Mauri Trejo. I recently started watching your videos, and you and many other inspire me to build my own park with the new DLC pack. I had an idea where you should create a coaster that goes in and out of the temple, but other than that, keep up the good work. Thank you. I really didn't even thought about that. Like, I'm gonna make a coaster in this park, and it's really a nice idea to make some kind of temples at some areas where the coaster goes in and out. I got another question about that, about a dark ride. I won't be making a dark ride as in like really inside of the terrain or anything like that, because dark rides really take too much time for me, and it's pretty difficult. Like, interiors I found really difficult, so I'd rather just go for outside areas. And of course we will have the boat ride as well, which will be jungly themed with a lot of animatronics and that kind of stuff, waterfalls, etc. It's gonna be awesome. But thank you for this awesome idea. I really will keep that in mind. I got James Solon. He says, this is exciting. Can't wait to see where you take this. You have quickly become my favorite Planet Coaster YouTuber. I love the way you use the River Rapid track as actual river. Keep up the good work. Well, thank you, James. It's always so amazing to see when someone really finds you one of your favorite Planet Coaster YouTubers. So that's really, really awesome. Thank you so much for the compliment, and I really hope I can keep that this way, of course. I got one from DH. Can you make a side or part of the mountain partially collapsed and use the rocks and scaffolding to make it look some mountain fell away and revealed a hidden temple or something? Oh, I really love that idea as well. I have no idea if it's possible with the items we got, but I might look into that because I really, really like that idea. I might just do that somewhere underneath at the water, now I think of it, with the water ride. So it partly fell into the water or something. I'm not sure yet, but when we get to it, I will surely keep this in mind. So thank you for this awesome idea. I got the Dino Hunter. I really want to get this DLC. You're doing a fantastic job showing it off. Please do me one favor and utilize as many crocodiles as humanly possible. I like crocodiles. I just really think this is super funny. I will put in crocodiles. I have no idea how many. We have lots of water, lots of hippos, snakes, and all those animals. So I will definitely put in crocodiles, but I have no idea how many, of course. But it's just really funny. So thank you, the Dino Hunter, for your comment. It's really funny. I got one from Zag Granga. Hey the lady, this is definitely one of your best builds. You make all the jungle plants look so realistic and they work together so naturally. Keep up the great work. I also have an idea. In some spots where areas need some support, you could have different statues holding up the different areas. Anyways, really loving this build. Thank you, Zach. Thank you so much for the compliments, of course. And also for that idea, because I really was like, oh gosh, do I really need to make all these path supports and stuff, and I was like, oh, I don't know, well, I might do that in one episode, like do all the supports or something. But I really like this idea. I really haven't thought about that, using statues to hold areas up or bridges up, so I will definitely look into that as well. I really love that idea, so thank you, Zach. Solela's World says, I think it's Solea's? I don't know. Solea? I don't know. Solea's World says, will this park have any dark ride with the DLC pack? I think an indoor coaster or track ride will be awesome under those mountains. Well, as I just said, that was your comment I was responding to already. I won't be making a real big dark ride or anything like that. There might be some nice themed areas around the boat ride, of course, because I really look forward to build that one, but I won't be making a big dark ride or anything like that. I might use, of course, as you said, the coaster somewhere underneath the terrain and detail it a little bit as if it's a dark ride, but not like the big dark ride you might talk about. So I'm sorry to disappoint you, but it's just too much work for me. I got one from Niyu. The lady, I fear your queue line might not be security rules friendly, but I still love it, especially what you did with the snake statues. Merry Christmas to everyone. Well, thank you so much for the compliment, but yeah, the queue lines might not be really safe, but it's just Planet Coaster, so the people won't get off the path, so don't worry about that much. But yeah, if you would really look into the security, it might not be that well, though. You're right. I get a comment from Douglas Silva. You can make monkeys in the trees and other types of animals on the woods to give the atmosphere of a tropical jungle. Maybe a cave with spiders or using the animals from the other DLCs. Haha, a snake nest, lighthouse tower, command tower, or broken cages where animals escape, like in Jumanji. I don't know it very well. Those references came on my hat from the films and series like Lost, The Goonies, Indiana Jones, King Kong, Jurassic Park, etc. At Myrtle Trees, I'm loving this new series and the new pack. Just don't forget the Lady in Wonderland. We will charge. I won't forget about the Lady in Wonderland. Of course I won't, because this is really my practicing park to get back to Wonderland as well with this awesome DLC. And I really like the ideas of using those different animals. Of course, the spider should definitely be placed in this park because they really fit. I don't know if you guys noticed, but at the truck I placed from Asden Wolf, there are also some mice on the floor, so I really would never have thought of putting those rats, it's rats not mice, but putting those rats into the park. So that's really an awesome idea as well. So yeah, I really should look into more of the other animals we got from different DLCs. Thank you for the ideas, that's really nice. Game Panda says, sometimes you place objects in a ride. How do you do that? This is really your best build ever. Thank you. Well, thank you, Game Panda. And I think I mentioned it in the last episode, but you can turn off your collision. So you won't have, you call it no collision, I guess. And I have a tutorial. There's a folder in my my YouTube channel, which is called tutorials, if I'm right. And you can find 2 tutorials of how to use the no collision tool. The first one also tells you how you can get all those options, and the other one tells you a little bit more of the ideas, what you can do with it. So I would really recommend you to watch it if you have no idea how to use that no collision tool and how you get there, so how you can turn on or off that option. Be too tough for you says, Delay Designer, what do you think of using cobwebs in the temple to make it look more old? Sorry if I'm late, I didn't have time to see the video that came out. That is okay, no worries about that. And thank you for the idea. Like I just said, like I totally forgot to look into those cobwebs. We have so many stuff right now in Planet Coaster that it's just so easy to forget what kind of stuff you have in the game. And I totally agree with you that those cobwebs would fit the temple or other places in the park. So thank you for mentioning that, so I won't forget. Thank you. I got a comment from Kiwi. Hey, do you have a favorite real life park you have visited? Well, I think I would go for the Efteling and also maybe Disneyland Paris, but I would love to go someday to America, to go to Disney World, of course, because that would probably be one of my favorite parks of all time. But I've never been there before, and we plan like to go to America for years now, but yeah, well, it's just a money thing. So yeah, I have to wait till I can go to America, and if I would ever go there, I would definitely vlog for you guys, of course. So, but for now, my favorite real life park would be probably the Efteling or Disneyland Paris, of course. Let's see. The Majestic Beard says, one thing I always struggle with is terraforming. I can't do it at all. You've got it down to perfection. Maybe you could do a detailed video on terraforming at some point. I've got these questions earlier, and I will, if you guys just let me know in the comments if there are really more people that really struggle with it. I will definitely try to make a video, even though I found it really hard because it's not really that I have I don't know, it's I think it's really difficult, but if you guys really want to, I will try to do it. I remember I did a lot of terraforming back in the days when I played The Sims 3, where you could make your own world with the create a world tool, I think it's called. So I did a lot of terraforming in there, and I think that was really useful to use the terraforming tool in Planet Coaster as well. But let me know in the comments if you like to see some kind of tutorial, and I would definitely look into it. I got a comment from Mitz Movie Tunes. I don't have the game yet, but what you and other YouTubers build is so inspiring. Been following since Koali Beach, and it just keeps getting better. Your Littlini Wonderland playlist inspires me for what my first park gonna be once I get the game. A spooky castle and the Forbidden Jungle looks so cool. I can't wait to see how it turns out, and it's a true inspiration every episode to see how you can do things in different ways. Thank you. It's always amazing to see you guys following me from almost the beginning. Like Koali Beach really helped my channel grow, and it was an amazing park, and it's just really I'm so thankful that I can inspire you guys with the things I made. Like, it's never perfect, and I'm still learning as well, but it's really nice to inspire you guys as well for what you can do with your park. So thank you for letting me know. A comment from Gekke Boys. This is lovely, and it would be great if this would become a big project. Well, as I said in the beginning, like my Christmas village was like a small park, and I really enjoyed doing that, making not too big of a park. So the Littlini Wonderland will definitely be my huge project, which will go on probably for a long time still. And this will be still like a smaller park. Well, it's not like set like, okay, when the mountain is done, the volcano is done, then I will stop. It might be that I will continue a little bit on the ground floor, but I don't know exactly how large it will be and how much inspiration I still have once everything is, once the whole volcano is built on. So I have no idea. I just can't promise you guys anything how it will turn out in the end. I got a comment from Daniel Koch. Hope Frontier Sunday brings the option in to change the size of objects. Nice what you did so far with the new pieces. Well, I talked with the devs at Gamescom 2016, and we talked about that, and we asked about that, and they were like, yeah, well, it's just a performance issue why we don't put that into the game. So I don't know, like, times can change, but I think for now, really don't expect them to add something like that in the game. I don't really miss it. Well, sometimes I would like to smaller some items, not really make them bigger, as far as I now can think of the items we got. But yeah, I don't think having too much high expectations on that. I got a comment from Theme Park Plateau. Hey, the lady, I just thought you could maybe add a water spray that comes out of the mouth of the snakes at the entrance from time to time, or some fire, your choice. Well, also I love the queue for the flat ride. Reminds me of the queue from Taron or Reg in Fantasia Land. I have no idea about those rides. I'm sorry for that. So I didn't use any inspiration or pictures from Google for this for that flat ride, but thank you for the compliment. It's nice to know that it looks a little bit like something in real life. That's really awesome. And about the water sprouts or fire, I am thinking of doing that a little bit more, not specific for this ride, but in the future I will definitely try to use some more VFXs like fire or water sprouts, to give a nice vibrance into the park. But thank you for the idea. Thank you all, by the way, for your amazing comments as well. Like I said, there were so many and I just can't reply to all of them, unfortunately. But thank you. Keep on putting in your ideas and in your amazing comments. I really love reading them all the time. Video is almost over, guys, and as I said, I'm gonna celebrate some Christmas today as well, so I will just leave it for now. Thank you so much for watching, and I just really hope, of course, to see you in the next episode. Don't forget to leave a like at the video. It really helps the channel, and subscribe, of course, if you already haven't. Thank you guys so much, and as I said, enjoy the rest of your day, and I really hope to see you in the next one. Bye, guys.